Welcome, English learners. This is the Easy English podcast. We are gonna read general topics. While reading, I'll ask quick questions to interact with me. Today's topic is about places around us. Maria lives in a small town near the countryside. Her home is close to a beautiful park where she plays with her cat every evening. Where does Maria live? Maria lives in a small town near the countryside. Is Maria's town big or small? Maria's town is small. What is her home close to? Her home is close to a beautiful park. Who does Maria play with? Maria plays with her cat. When does she play with her cat? She plays with her cat every evening. Does Maria live in a city? No, she doesn't. She lives in a small town. Every weekday, Maria goes to school to learn new things. On Saturday, she visits. On Saturday, she visits the library to borrow books and sometimes stops at the bookshop to buy a storybook. Where does Maria go every weekday? Maria goes to school every weekday. Why does she go to school? She goes to school to learn new things. When does Maria visit the library? She visits the library on Saturdays. Why does she visit the library? She visits the library to borrow books. What does she buy at the bookshop? She buys a storybook. Does Maria borrow books from the bookshop? No, she doesn't. She buys books from the bookshop. Her father works at a hospital, and her mother works in a pharmacy. If Maria feels sick, her parents take her to the clinic near their neighborhood. Where does Maria's father work? Maria's father works at a hospital. Where does her mother work? Her mother works in a pharmacy. Where do her parents take her when she feels sick? They take her to the clinic near their neighborhood. Who works in a pharmacy? Maria's mother works in a pharmacy. Is Maria taken to a restaurant when she is sick? No, she isn't. She's taken to a clinic. Last week, Maria went with her school to visit a museum and a theater in the city. They also had lunch at a nice restaurant and bought snacks at a supermarket. When did Maria visit the museum? She visited the museum last week. Who did she go with? She went with her school. What places did they visit? They visited a museum and a theater. Where did they have lunch? They had lunch at a nice restaurant. What did they buy at the supermarket? They bought snacks. Were the museum and the theater in the countryside? No, they weren't. They were in the city. Maria loves learning about different places. One day, she wants to visit the desert, the forest, and the coast. She also dreams of going to a university in the future to become a doctor, like her dad. What does Maria love? Maria loves learning about different places. What places does she wanna visit? She wants to visit the desert, the forest, and the coast. Where does Maria dream of going in the future? She dreams of going to a university. What does Maria wanna become? She wants to become a doctor. Who does she wanna be like? She wants to be like her dad. Does Maria wanna become a teacher? No, she doesn't. She wants to become a doctor. Finally, let's talk. Read these questions and answer them and let me know in the comments. Thank you.